Lesson 67, writing tenths and hundredths as decimal numbers. So with decimal places, you know that this is the tenths place and this is the hundredths place. So when we have a fraction like 1/100th, that's the same as 0.01 with the hundredths spot. Or 3/100ths is 0.03, or 30/100ths would be 0.30, 97/100ths 0.97. So today that's what we are practicing, is changing fractions into decimals and vice versa, changing decimals into fractions. Write 3/10 as a common fraction, then write it as a decimal number. 3/10, 3 out of 10. As a decimal number, 0.3, 3/10. This is the tenths spot. 0.3 centimeters is the same as what number of millimeters? Explain your reasoning. Well, there are 10 millimeters in 1 centimeter. So that means 1 millimeter is 1/10 of a centimeter. If that is true, and we have 3/10 of a centimeter, that would be equal to 3 millimeters. So that would be my reasoning. A portion of this square is shaded. Name the shaded portion as a fraction and as a decimal number. Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 spots. So 10 is my denominator. And how many shaded? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4/10. There's a fraction. As a decimal, it'd be 0.4, 4/10. Name the number of shaded circles as a mixed number and as a decimal number. Mixed number, we have 1, and 1 is the numerator. How many pieces do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 and 1/10. As a decimal, that'd be 1.1. Write 12/100ths as a common fraction and as a decimal number. 12/100ths, which is 0.12. 12/100ths. Right, 4 and 3/100ths as a decimal number. 4.03, because this is the tenths spot, this is the hundredths spot. So 3/100ths would be 0.3. Name the shaded portion of the square as a common fraction and as a decimal. What you could do is count up all these squares. You would soon realize that this is 10 by 10, so it's 100 total. And then you need to figure out how many are shaded. Well, 10, 20, 30 each row, and 3 more. So 33 out of 100. That would be, as a fraction, as a decimal, 0.33. Here's part of your lesson practice with some practice with decimal numbers and fractions. And here's the other part of your lesson practice. Let me know if you have any questions during class.